Okay, so we'll continue with the next experiment, that is head loss due to sudden enlargement. Before we have done about contraction, now it is about enlargement, means enlarging from a small pipe it is going into the big pipe. So this is the diagram for enlargement, that is this is also a type of minor loss. Here the water flows from a small pipe to a big pipe, means this portion is called enlargement. Here the water enlarges from contraction to enlargement. So what all we need here? We need manometer reading, that is H1 and H2. H1 is the manometer reading of the contracted pipe and H2 is the manometer reading of the after enlargement, that is normal pipe. After that we see the head of water, that is H is equals to 12.6 into X. Next is the time taken for 10 cm rise in water tank, it is in T seconds. Next we let Q actual. Q actual is, how we find out Q actual is nothing, capital A into H by small t. Capital A is area of the collecting tank, that is 18 to 80, that is 6400 centimeter square. H is constant, that is rise of water in collecting tank, that is 10 centimeter, and T is the time taken for rise of this 10 centimeter. And G is nothing but gravitational force, that is 981 centimeter per second square. So observations and formulas. What we observe here? In here we take D1 and D2. D1 is nothing but diameter of the normal pipe and D2 is the diameter of the enlarged pipe. V1 is the velocity of water through normal pipe and V2 is the velocity of water in the enlarged pipe. So we have diameter of pipe at enlargement is 4 cm. D2 is 4 cm. So we will be finding out area, that is pi by 4 into D square. This is 12.56 cm square. For the pipe at enlargement, this is the area of enlargement. Area of enlargement is 12.56 cm square. Similarly, D1 is diameter of pipe at the inlet, that is this pipe. This is D1, that is 2.5 cm, and area of the pipe, that is inlet pipe. Normal pipe is nothing but inlet pipe is 4.90 cm square. So next we will find out V is equals to Q actual by A. So here A is common. For V1 we will be finding out Q actual by A1 and for V2 we will be finding out Q actual by A2. So Q actual will remain the same. A1 and A2 values will be taken. This one A2 is 12.56 and A1 is 4.90. That is V1 is calculated by Q actual by A1 and V2 is calculated by Q actual by A2. After we get V1 and V2, we will see for head loss due to enlargement. That is, we have a formula Hc is equals to V1 minus V2 whole square by 2G. This gives us Hc value. That is nothing but head loss due to enlargement. So this is the apparatus for sudden expansion, where you will have a normal pipe of diameter 2.5 centimeters, which is enlarged to another pipe whose diameter is 4 centimeter. This is the point of extraction. The water, when you on the valve, the water flows from the normal pipe of diameter 2.5 centimeters to a dia of 4 centimeters, where the enlargement or expansion takes place. Here A1 is taken as pi by 4 D1 square, where D1 is 2.5, and this is A2, where D2 you will consider as 4 centimeters. And these are the valves which are connected to the manometers, and the water through this flows, and you will see that in the manometer reading where the mercury level adjusts, and the highest reading is H1 and the lowest reading is H2, where you will find out actual H by multiplying it into 12.6. From this the water flows into the water tank. You can see the water flowing into the water tank, and the water tank is of size 80 into 80 centimeter. So the area is 6400, and now you will close the valve and you will see the reading. Now the water level rise is at 25 centimeters. You will start the stopwatch. You will keep this reading till it goes for 10 centimeters, that is still 35 centimeters. This is nothing but capital H, that is rise of water in collecting tank. Once it reaches 35, we will stop the stopwatch and This reading is nothing but time taken, that is t seconds, and you will be finding out Q actual, that is A into capital H by small t, and using this manometer readings you will be calculating Q theoretical and then coefficient of